Welcome to the stream. You saw this scene flash up for a second, and immediately switched back. But now it's on this for real. Hello to Nico Miko and Anthony Kvarnström and Friendo. I might have made my audio slightly too low. Playing today Alone in the Dark from 1992, as obviously part of my idea I had of playing Sweet Home and then this and then Resident Evil. My very well branded and broadcast idea. If I was a more prolific streamer, I would probably be doing them a lot closer to each other. But whatever. I installed this game like half an hour ago, and just barely checked if it worked, so I hope it's fine. We do have a manual that I can read to help explain it. So let me try and grab that source. Extremely prepared. Don't. Why does it immediately want to do that? Okay. I need to find out the OBS option that makes it not immediately display things when I'm controlling them in the menu. This one. The filters. I gotta find some games that I will be more prepared for streaming soon. Like that sentence didn't really mean what I meant at all. I feel like when I'm playing RPGs and such, I get a lot more preparation done than this. How's that? 400. So let's look at this manual. That's Alone in Dark. There's an avertissement sur l'épilepsie, by the way, but I think that's just the normal video games one. So the owner of Dear Kitto, Jeremy Hartwood, died a few days ago. The police report, filed after a cursory investigation, concluded that the well-known artist had taken his own life. His devoted butler confirmed that Hartwood had been suffering from considerable mental depression for some months. He had placed even more strain on his already delicate health by translating the many ancient manuscripts contained in Dear Kitto's extensive library. Probably expensive also. He also suffered from insomnia and... Sorry, I was looking at OBS. And what few hours of sleep he had were troubled by particularly disturbing nightmares. He appeared to be convinced of a mysterious presence in the old house. Their ghetto is now empty. Rumours abound of a curse or of an evil power dwelling within its walls. Such stories are not uncommon with houses like their ghetto, especially in this particular area. For some days now, however, a cloud of doubt has hung over your mind. What are those strange lights within the house at nightfall? What could account for the eerie noises to be heard each time you approach? Why did Jeremy commit suicide, and what compels you towards the house? What is Dear Kitto's terrible secret? So you pick between two characters in this game, Emily Hartwood, or Edward Carnby, and is moving The character can be moved in any direction using the arrow keys. Movements are exclusively controlled by the arrow keys on the keyboard. You can make the character run. When the character is walking, release the forward key, then quickly press it again. Weird input. So it looks like it's arrows and return or spacebar. It's mostly the buttons we're going to use. During certain phases of the game is optionally displayed in the list of available actions. There are 3 different jumps. Hop, press the spacebar quickly when your character is standing still. Jump, press the spacebar while your character is walking. Leap, press the spacebar while your character is running. When you have selected one of these actions in the options screen, you will be returned to the game and then carry out the chosen action. I think, oh yeah, the options screen artwork. It's good. So I believe there's some development staff crossover between this game and well-known game Relentless Little Big Adventure. And in my 30 seconds of testing this, it does look like it has a similar sort of control scheme where you open a menu and choose which action you want to do and then can do it. And there's items. If the item is invisible, then you will need to use the open/search option. Select the desired function, reload, eat, drop, throw, and confirm. There's sound effects, music, pause, and inventory, and escape. Is hand-to-hand fighting, fighting with a cutting or thrusting weapon, and fighting with firearms. And, how to play with Jack in the Dark, I think, is a separate program. I think it's like a little bonus option. So that's most of the manual, I think. Is this a troubleshooting guide? Did you install Alone in the Dark and Jack in the Dark onto your hard disk? Is each component of your computer system, computer, monitor, CD-ROM, etc. switched on? I think I have all that on. So that's manual. Let's switch to the gaming. This is running in DOSBox, I think. So I just abruptly cut off the grating music. So on my screen, this is running in a very small window, and I don't know how to make it bigger, aside from running it in full screen. But then I can't see the funny words that get typed into my stream chat. So I'm playing it in small window today. We're going to run Alone in the Dark. Infogrames. Oh, it's loud. Let me adjust that. Sorry for the jump scare. How's this volume? Screenplay. Okay, thank you. Best boys. Oh, my mouse appears over it. It's fine. I like this part of the bottom of the screen here where it just says "in the dark." The finest and polygoniest of technologies. Hello, Yomidian. Here's character select, and we can listen to their intro.
The attorney's letter came as a deep shock to me. My uncle...
What?
The attorney's letter came as a deep shock to me.
Okay.
My Uncle Jeremy had died by his own hand. The coroner's report was unequivocal. He hanged himself in the loft.
Apparently my mic mute button, the button I have bound to muting my mic, also does something to this game. It seems to be some kind of back button.
The letter came as an initial surprise and distress passed. I considered the news. It seemed clear that Derceto had exercised a thoroughly morbid influence on my uncle's mind.
Also, I was pronouncing that wrong, apparently.
That creaking old mansion with its unusual tales, its secret library door, the ancient upstairs clock, all those occult books that my uncle could not resist reading in spite of his fragile nerves. Fate had pointed its finger. Derceto had trapped its prey. Mr. McCarthy, the family lawyer, suggested selling the old house. I immediately opposed the idea. My duty is clear. I must go to Derceto. I tremble at the thought of those dark corridors, those brooding portraits. Yet I am convinced that Uncle Jeremy left a note, a letter of some kind explaining his fateful decision. I remember his voice saying, "Look at the piano, Emily. Look harder."
Oh, before he died, he gave us a bunch of puzzle hints.
I have the feeling things will not be so simple. Life is a mystery containing more mysteries. Jeremy taught me that much. Now is the time to confront the mysteries. Derceto is waiting for me. I pray that my fear is nothing more than the fruit of my imagination. Nothing will ever persuade me that my uncle was insane. But why did he, according to the police report, block the loft window with the old wardrobe?
Okay, so I guess we have to pay attention to these, because that sounds like various clues were in there. Blocked the left window with the old wardrobe.
I remember his voice saying,
"Piano, secret drawer."
My duty is clear. Fate had pointed that creaking old
the secret library door and the ancient upstairs clock. Sounds like a lot of clues to me. Let's hear Carnby's story.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day.
He's the Reptile. He wears a green version of the ninja suit, and he has an acid spit attack.
When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop as fast as I could. I was expecting something sordid. Blackmail, probably.
Hey, I've seen what Carnby's in-game character model looks like. This is not the vibe that I thought he would have when speaking.
Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Derceto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Derceto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away. I looked over a copy of the police report. The former owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile. So, this is my idea of a paid vacation.
Awesome guy. They call me the Reptile and devil worship makes me smile. That's what Carnby says. So who do we want to go with? As far as I know, there's no like gameplay difference or anything. So we can go with the lady whose name I forget. Or the Reptile who loves devil worship. Cast your votes now in chat. Yeah, I think Carnby keeps showing up in sequels to this. I'm only vaguely aware of them. I think I saw a little bit of one of the more modern sequels of this game. And the main thing I remember is a part where you do a driving sequence and you drive a car around while an earthquake is happening. So should we go with the Reptile here?
My report will be
Alone in
ready
the Dark
in a couple of
2000X, yeah.
days.
Yeah.
I've been reading up on the history of the old...
I think we're gonna be the Reptile. Check out this sick opening sequence. Genuine, I guess. Ah! I do really like the backgrounds. The like painting, computer painting style, as opposed to the way that like the Resident Evil stuff looks. Lush VGA backgrounds. Did his car drive away? I guess someone probably drove from here. Feels a little loud still. How's this? Here he is, by the way. I saw his butler-style outfit and big funny mustache, and I did not think he was going to be a hardened detective type guy. This is all. I'm not controlling this, by the way. This is still the intro. Okay, here we are. Alone in the dark. Watch him spin. Okay, so you press enter. Yeah, the copyright notice right at the beginning is good. We have 20 spinning Carnbys. We have actions like fight, open, search, close, and push. And we can... Oh, I like the small version of the game when we pause. Let's save a game. In case we die and have to watch all that again. I had some trouble trying to get him to run when I tested it. Because it's... The manual says to run, you start walking and then release forward and tap it again. Oh, I got it. There he goes. Oh. A beast has appeared. What is this funny dog? Yeah, let's fight, I guess. I found an oil lamp. I guess I'll take it. I'm trying to fight him. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. I have too much startup. I'm getting stuck. I feel weak. Okay, left hook is... I know. Oh, I died. Well, there's combat in this game. A zombie came and jacked him away, yes. Oh, the end. Whoa. A whole bunch of guys appeared. Let's resume. I don't know how to deal with that. How to fight good in this game. Maybe I should just run away from that. Let's find an oil lamp. We can rock this horse. We search. Oh, this is what searching looks like. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, here's the... That's the music of the dog appearing. Oh, might be going fast? Maybe. I don't know how I would fix that if that's the case. Okay. Okay, a trade. It looks like weird. Ha, gotcha. Okay. Thanks for telling me those buttons. I'll check them in a second. There we go. I'm figuring out the timing. Nope. Aha. Oh! Turn into bubbles. We went to the same grunting school? I guess so. Are we down to 12 Carnbys? Scary music is still playing. I hope there's not more, guys. Let's see. Control and F11, you say? How much is... Oh, a trapdoor is gazing. Oh, it's the guy. Right. I can probably avoid this guy pretty easy. He seemed a lot faster when he was janitoring me. Let's search these barrel. Nothing important. Oh, that does seem much easier to run. Thank you for the tip. There's a treasure chest. Do I have to be at the front of it? I found a rifle. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, I'm gonna get cornered if I go in here, I think. I find a book. I saw there's a piano in this room. There it is. A piano and a secret drawer or something. Nothing here. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight. Get his ass. You're actually way easier than the funny dog. Yeah. The reptile can beat anything. Let's open search this. Find an old Indian cover. How's this window? It's nothing. I can put this. You can cover India with this, yeah. Only the old one though. I can read book. This rifle has 4 in it. And this oil lamp has 0. We gotta find more shoe if we wanna fix that. Let's save a new game. Is that... Hey, hold on. Whoa, a scary noise happened. Do I only have one saved game? No, the right arrow apparently is confirmed. Yeah, hold on. Ah, okay. I did overwrite. There's another slot down here. That's fine. Hello, Landshark. We have permanently lost our first 8 Carnbys. Let's read this book.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edouard de Villeban. Hesperides Publications.
Then Perseus came across Ichios, who had been turned into stone. He spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichios, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Eumolpus. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver." But Eumolpus was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures?" Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Eumolpus. "Now what can you see?" the companions of Zeus' sons laughed. "Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors."
Okay. Now we know how to fight a Medusa. Is this tool anything? Oh, it's pushable. Door. That seems to be nothing. I've lost my sprint timing. Oh, there we go. Here, we can get a good look at him. And the pair of cool shades that he's wearing on his chest. Let's go down this trapdoor, I guess. That's not opening it. Can you open this, Carnby? I think this is where the zombie came out of. Does the cover need to go on this? I don't think that's it. I think what are my other actions? Close and push. I'm like, it wasn't something else, was it? There's a candle on this and not a candle next to it. That's not it. What if I push? You can't even play the keys on it. Oh, this is right. This is that thing they said about covering the window. It probably... Well, is there a door here? That probably stops that funny dog from getting in. Oh, that's not a door, that's the shadow of this pillar. Should I... Okay, I've lowered cycles more. Anyone knows what to do in the first room of Alone in the Dark? What about this carpet? Oh, okay. I had to turn right in there. Now in this room, I find a bow. I find an oil can. Can I reload? The lamp is full. An empty oil can, 50 lamps. Guess I drop this. I think this might have a limited inventory of some kind. Push this grates. He doesn't want to. Oh, that just activates when I step over it now, I guess. What? Oh, he was moving into door opening position. It's locked. Some kind of paintings room. I guess that the scary noise is just happening every so often. A key. I'm gonna use this on this, I guess. An old cavalry saber. I can equip this. Carnby. Hey, did I just break that? I did. Oops. I guess there's only a couple swings in those. The saber sucks. Oh, the blade is here. Maybe you can throw that at someone. Ah, I found a broken saber. Okay, let me try this. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Get into fight mode. Zombie said no threat to the reptile. Uh-oh. Okay. Got his ass. I find a saber blade. I guess that's reusable. This is just like a mystery dungeon game. Let's open search this. Nothing important. They put, oh, it's another one in an orange shirt. He made a noise and the music got scarier, but he didn't do anything. Carnby combo video MAD. Oh, there's a Teddy's bear. It's locked. Does it? No, it's not the same key. I can probably put that. Whoa. Nothing important. I should try and put my items somewhere better so I won't run over them. A vase? Is there gonna be something inside this? Well, now I have a broken vase and a key. Ah! Most bare spot possible. Oh. Let me try use my... I don't think I have arrows for this bow, actually. Oh, this dog going to kill me. I feel weak. I feel weak. thing to absolutely killing me. Okay. Oh, I can load from here. What's my inventory have in it? It has everything. Okay, speedrun, all that. I don't think I gained anything really. Oh, I gained oil. I gained lamp oil. And a bow. So there was a key in that dog's room. Oh, this is the same. This is where the saber is. Oh, I didn't press it. Oh, he's stun locking me now. Okay. The control scheme, by the way, for when you go into fight mode is you have to hold spacebar to enter the combat stance. And then you hold one of the arrows to do your different moves. So I'm holding up to do my kick. Okay, let's get that saber and use it to deal with the dog, maybe. Open search. Key used. An old cavalry saber. And let's go with the key. You didn't throw that very far, Carnby. Ah! Oh, the end. Cool. Carnby fell in a hole and he died. It's full. Throw this thing away. Okay, it's not. Maybe only certain items can be thrown. Let's save here. And not do that stuff again. Okay, I guess I can see the tiny crack in the floor that's supposed to tell me about that hole. Let's. Ooh. Oh, a zombie appearing. Oh, he's fine. Let's get ready to be in fight mode. Uh-oh, two of them. Let's see. Well, they seem to be getting each other stuck. Hey. That's not... Well, that's no good. This is probably a situation that you just want to reload from. Go in here and simply get the saber. And drop this slowly onto the ground. Get fight mode ready and just fight one guy at a time. That's not... He didn't get fight mode ready. This time the reptile is ready for you. Pressing the up and down arrow does the same kick. Okay. Can I close this door and not have that guy come in? Okay, bye. That seems like it worked. Okay, is there something I can push in front of that door? Maybe this? No. There's scary window shot. That's pretty good. No. Throw the vase. It's not doing it. Dark Souls. Carnby, do it. Yay. Let's throw the vase directly onto the ground below us. We are still down to 8 Carnbys though. I hope there's healing items in this game. Oh, a small mirror. We can defeat a Medusa with this. connect with more Carnbys around the world with the online feature. Oh, he's this guy. Calling dogs furballs, that might be an official name. I guess this guy is aware of the whole a first aid case. That's just what I needed. Open, search it. A flask. I'm going to drink this flask.
Wow.
I feel better. How many? 18. Okay. Flask gives you 10. I have empty flask though. Oh, that's a throwable. And so is that. Hold on, did I waste those? No, I still have them. I'm gonna keep those in case I need a ranged attack. Nothing important. No water. Oh, this mirror broken. Oh, this guy has changed direction. Oh, a demon is here? Wait, there was two small mirror. Good. Oh, there's a second one. What happens if I walk up to this? Oh, it's just a big tail sweep attack. Oh, great combos from this thing. See, is the other one blocking? It looks like these both lead to the same stairs. What if I throw flask? Okay, that damages it. It doesn't like to... It's not gonna move from its spot, it seems like. Ow. That did 3 Carnbys. I might just be able to do this. Maybe that's not damaging it. How about I use this thing? Well, that didn't damage it. That's all my bullets. Oh. Why is down? Why is it taking my inputs as like immediately loading a game? Is it still too many cycles? Okay, well it works now. Okay. Is this a Medusa? Do I hold a mirror to this? Well, I can only drop put this. If I just... Well, okay, it's impassable. Ah, okay. Maybe too few cycles now. Okay, who knows what to do with a demon. Oh, one of my mirrors broke from that. That's what the glass shatter noise was. What about this thing? I think I'm gonna look this one up. Game facts. Fighting a bird monster. I don't think that's what. This guide is calling that dog a bird-like monster. If you break the mirrors, the game will become unwinnable. Okay. It has also told me that there is no maximum amount of health, so immediately drink any flask you find. I probably could have figured this one out if I was smarter. Let's load. It did that again. No, that's still why it do that? Load a saved game. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, our mirrors are not broken. It is these things. I couldn't. You can't just interact with them normal, but yes, you put mirror on them. These are in fact Medusa, I guess. Oh, don't. They hate it. Problem solved. Oh, this one had to be on screen. I guess we can probably get rid of this. I don't know. I might need to go back and get those mirrors at some point, I'm not sure. Uh-oh. There's a knight. Oh, he did an evil laugh. Or someone did. Let's see, let's check this guy out. I think he got 5 Carnbys off me. Oh, I broke it. I find the saber blade. I'm off screen. Well, this guy's not hitting me. How about this? Well. Oh, there we go. Okay. I've wasted bullets. Let's. Okay, I have to let go of the button very quickly. I have to like tap the button when I'm pressing load game. Nope, that's not. Onto the statue, please. The light didn't seem to activate until I went up to him, so maybe it's fine. It's locked. This is the Resident Evil type hallway. Oh, I see a thing on the fireplace. A notebook. Ah. Use... Okay. That was 3 of them. What about this thing above? Oh, it's nothing important.
Diary of Jeremy Hartwood.
September 27th, 1924. I have decided to keep this diary. Too many inexplicable events have taken place recently. Never have dreams so haunted my every waking moment. Perhaps my romantic mind was too dull, and has only now woken up to these new paths and visions.
This guy is writing notes on graph paper.
Some, seeing my recent paintings, may question my sanity. I can only ask them, what is sanity? Where does madness begin? September 28th, 1924. The night is pitch black. I am again drenched in sweat. I was wandering in the dunes, among giant standing stones. They were arranged in a circle, and the wind whistled about them. I plunged my hand into the soil and felt that repulsive thing which was trying to catch me. It seized me. I struggled to break free of its loathsome embrace and managed to tear my hand away. It was covered in sticky substance. I was gripping a knife. October 5th, 1924. The stone circle is a pentacle. Derceto's library is filled with books on the occult. I will study those books until I find some explanation for the dreams. The visions that haunt me must be connected to my discoveries. I shall have to undertake a profound exploration of my dreams. December 16th. Dear God, I have found the knife. It was hidden here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. It is a sacrificial dagger belonging to some unholy cult. The thought of that blade tearing through human flesh horrifies me, yet I must continue my research. Derceto is a storehouse of treasures.
Yeah, I half wasn't paying attention, was he?
October 5th, 1924.
Okay.
Was my father right, after all? January 23rd. I spend all my days plunged in dusty books. The servants are convinced I am mad. At night, I awaken them with my screams. The dreams are draining what sanity I still have. I have tried staying awake, but in vain. My visions have changed. No doubt the influence of my father's research. February 7th, 1925. The Dark Man, that is what I call him, has revealed his true face to me. He appeared, as usual, near the fireplace, but this time he approached me.
The Dark Man, that's what I call him.
His terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was ice, and his burning eyes froze me. I could not move. I know, as surely as I have ever known anything.
This is a good voice for reading this stuff.
That has turned my nights into hellish torture is the mask of death. March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. The endless reading burns my eyes. It seems that pirates frequented the area. Dr. Herbert insists I keep to my bed. I have moved to another bedroom and sleep much better now. The Dark Man has not gone, however. I know it. He will wait for as long as he must.
Like, this tortured by, like, horrors and nightmares and occult stuff. And then also, oh, now there's pirates here too. Anyway.
Unless I, Jeremy Hartwood, can find a way to send him back to whatever hell he comes from. March 11th.
It's a
My
long
poor
one.
knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have, nevertheless, made a great step forward. I drew the symbol on the floor. He can no longer go there. I want him to understand that I can do the same thing in my bedroom. I can imagine his rage and frustration. Only last night he found his way back into my dreams. March 13th. The translation will seriously dent what money I have left. I cannot paint. My pictures are clearly the work of a lunatic. The collector Thornhill's embarrassed smile was proof of that. March 29th. He has come back. He found the door to my dreams. I am too weary to attempt any defense. I have no strength left to fight, and he knows it. He considers me dead already. Could I possibly...
I'm realizing now, this is before someone making a horror game had the idea of like, oh, what if the diary is like split up and you get sections of it as you progress through the game, where the plot slowly unravels. But they were like, they hadn't done that yet. So this one is just like, yeah, here's the whole diary in a bedroom. It's what it feels like.
30th. How ironic! The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. Wait, the butler discovered a crack in the cellar wall. A breeze blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the thought of my father dying in this place. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood. March 31st. I explored the caverns in a dream. The dark man came with me. Strangely, I felt almost well. How can I describe what I saw? No. What words are capable of explaining such evil? I realized that my death was of no interest to him. The dark man wants something else. He seeks a body. His avid servants are now free. I am the cause. It is almost funny.
So funny.
Curses on their citadel, from the foundations to the very rooftop. I can no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that grips the house. The end is very near, I can feel it. I have taken the decision to... May he who finds this diary pray for my soul.
Right, awesome diary. I can feel it. That's not the intonation he did at all. Well, mystery solved. Oh, I can't open curtains. Nothing important. Okay. Could I reload, I wonder? It's fine. Carnby loves having read that note. Carnby thought it was so cool that... Oh! Oh, it's a plant. Oh, that thing has wheat on it. That took away 5 of my Carnbys. Where is it? Oop. I don't want to approach that right now. This room is in the dark. It's alone in it. This lamp is off. What? This means it's off. Oh wait, do I have to like specifically find something to light the lamp off of? Like touch one of the candles? I think somewhere I saw a lit candle. Let's see what else is down here first. Wait. Okay, there's some kind of orange line in there. I don't think it's on though. Oh, that's the curtains. Well, this was held up by ropes, it looks like. So that's probably gonna fall down and have something behind it. Ah! It threw an axe. It's throwing another one. Scary painting. Alright. Well, time to do this again. No, that's not. Okay, let's get down here and make a better save spot. Okay, can I sneak past this man? Yes. There's a red rectangle. A box of cartridges. Okay, the rifle's reloaded. 12. Sorry, 12. Oh, there's a silhouette of person. Ah! No, is this? Oh, it's killing me. It's instantly killing me. Well, that's cool, I guess. Can I... Did I activate that by doing something? It was very balls 3D of it. I feel like it might be because I approached it. I find a gramophone and I take it, I guess. Oh, extremely visible here. a poker, a matchbox, a photograph of Jeremy with his niece. Okay. Seems like you can avoid Death by Balls 3D if you just don't touch this shadow. Nope, I want to go outside and close it. That's fine. What's down here? The matchbox can presumably light my lamp. Oh, it's more. So many doors here. It's locked. The cool statue. There's a brown in the leaves here. Oh, I'm on close. Okay, it's nothing important. What? Well, these look like they're going to activate and kill me as well. Oh, it's more of them. Is there anything that stops these? I don't know if those are avoidable. I feel like the chasing you might just be for the purpose of being scary. I didn't search this, I guess. An arrow. Several. Spiders fall from the ceiling. I don't have the bow with me. I think I left it behind. I wish Carnby could go upstairs faster. Oh, I have to go all the way around, don't I? Oh, I see that zombie arm. He made it through the door. we'll grab this, I guess, and we can't reload it. Which I guess isn't how a bow works. You know, make our way back down. Let's see. Should I? What if I? Oh, the music decided to change. What do I have on my current save file here? I have that stuff. I don't remember what killed. Oh, it was looking at. It was touching Ball 3D that killed me. Let's. Check that place some more. We may have to run past Spider's room. Can I just, like, run over them? Nope. It's slowing the game down a lot also. I don't know how I would hurt these. I feel weak. Oh. Okay, I guess I can't enter the spider room anymore. Alright, there's also the dark room. Oh. I'm not doing that. Matchbox. A pot of soup. Is this healing for me? Yuck, some human flesh. Hate it when that happens. This thing. I find a biscuit box. I cannot carry anything else. Ooh. I have a lot of stuff to throw away. The dresser's key. No. I cannot carry anything else. There's no room. guns. Let's go. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Find a biscuit box. Eat. I feel better. Yeah, now I have 23 Carnbys. Oh, no. I didn't want to take that key. Also, I guess I can throw this. A key. If I need a bunch of empty containers at some point, that's where they are. So a knife. A knife. No water. Oh, there's a guy. I thought the jump scare noise was for this pile of coal. Hey. That sucks, come on. Well, this is going to kill me. That was so many of my Carnbys. Remind me not to save on this file. A box of shoes. An oil can. Open a revolver. Okay, the box of shoes was full of revolver. Oh, is this wet barrel anything for me? It's full of water. Well, this cardboard box probably doesn't. Well, that's key. Can I fill pot with water? No. Yuck, some human flesh. Yeah, I guess guns are shoes to Bayonetta. Okay. Let's not let that happen to us. Okay, there was a key. Alright, and the biscuits for health. Uh-oh, he's fighting. there's no room. Throw. 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 And I had to wait for him to fully complete his animation before throwing again. It's also, hold on, what was there something in this as well? A knife. And a knife. And over in the other door was the box of shoes revolver. I didn't open this door, I don't think. Oh, it's here. Is the key for this? It is. It's some kind of basement. I hope this rat isn't attacking me. I hope this rat isn't making that noise also. Some bullets. It's presumably for the revolver. But I should probably go back for that. It's probably an important permanent item. I think this guy is definitely attempting to attack me. Oh. Is that a wedge? A block? I take it. Ow. That was 10 whole Carnbys for being slightly in position of that. Whoa. Cool hole. Oh, there's a thing. That's a big worm. Great. This guy is sick of jacking Carnby out here. I don't like the idea that you can hit save game during the game over sequence. Yeah, to pull him out of the worm. Okay, I think I should get revolver. And just be ready for the guy and not get stun locked. Okay, spacing. Fight mode. Hey. Well, I die. Huh? that'll do. It's only 3. I'm fine. Is the old can also... Is the lamp also infinite capacity? It seems it is. Okay, let's find a box of shoes. And now we're back here. It's not bottom of the basement is not where we are. That's fine. Let's get those bullets. Okay, the revolver is reloaded. It's cool that this is a revolver that can fit 12 bullets in it. Okay, well... That's where the worm is, and I don't know how to deal with that. I mean, unless the solution is just shoot it a few times. We'll maybe look around some more. What's that thing? Oh, the key to the cellar. Oh, hey guys. This is locked. Is this the cellar? No. It's locked. Is this the cellar? No. Oh, it's the pirate from the story. Shoot it. Shoot him. What? Okay. Whoa! Sick backflip. I don't... I'm trying to understand the input to shoot this. Oh, I guess I have to hold it, probably. Is this guy like a ghost, or is it just... It's just a pirate also in here, watch out. That seemed to have been worth it. Oh, that's not a weapon. Yeah, he might have been dodging all those. This isn't hitting me either. Maybe? He's kind of reacting to those. I don't really have a good sense of where he is. I don't know if I'm actually damaging him with this. What if a bow and arrow is the answer? No, he's backflipping that too. Yeah, this guy's too strong. He's too well trained in the blade. Okay, what did I gain after doing that save? I don't think anything. Oh, the key to the cellar, right? No? Do I have that already? Wasn't it here? This is this room. Oh. Now I didn't want to do this. I am like 90% sure there was some silvery pixels down here that I picked up, and it was the cellar key. Okay, what about this door? Oh. Oh. Door. Oh, he got swallowed by the hole. The end. Okay. Don't know what to do exactly. Oh. When I picked up that key to the cellar last time, that was the key that I had. I threw it. I used it here and I threw it in this direction, so that's where it ended up. Yeah, it became the key to the cellar. Let's grab those bullets anyway. I guess we find that dark room. See if there's anything in there. That was on the opposite side. What? Oh. Both of those lead to this. Oh, that's the plant thing. This room is in the dark. Okay, the lamp is on. Oh. Can I not search while I have lamp? I found a very heavy statuette and a book. What's this?
A Brightness from Afar by Lord Boleskine, an account of his celebrated voyage to New England, 1824, Alistair Publications, Cambridge.
Following a splendid journey, the sunny harbour came into sight. The locals were much impressed with one's arrival in their midst. One had time to sketch several of them and notice signs of degeneracy. Some children showed one their queer hands that would inspire uneasiness.
Kids showed them all their gay-ass hands.
Upon the promise of a few coins, a child is undertaken to reveal to one a most prodigious phenomenon of a natural order. One admits to being skeptical as to the prodigiousness of the marvel, whatever it may be. Indeed, one suspects it to be little more than an evening stroll to some charming wooden hut situated in the forest hereabouts. One will nonetheless go, for it is always well to submit to such local enthusiasms. One admits to being somewhat flabbergasted. The Milky Way shone like the fires of the apocalypse from the inky celestial vault. Certain distant stars, normally invisible to the naked eye, were clearly visible, glittering indeed with a strange intensity. The heavy clouds that had settled above the village had no hold over that place. It would be pointless to offer here the names of the constellations one perceived in utter clarity. Apart from the interminable length of such a list, one might conceivably risk being charged with exaggeration. The cross cast its shadow on the ground. The sea in the distance was dead calm. Tonight, one will return to that spot and draw those stars. Tomorrow night, one will at last see Halley's
It's good
comet in
reading
all
voices
its brilliance.
so far.
The youngster will carry torches, despite one's developed sense of direction. Honed by years of travel, one feels incapable of finding one's way through the dark forest unaided. The drawings will, one is convinced, set light to the souls of men. Such a moon! One lost count of the craters, so sharply was their definition. Loath as one is to seem excessive in one's appraisal, one cannot but feel that the forest clearing is indeed a place outside the common laws of time and space. Surely it is not an hallucination. How strange to consider that idle conversation, some research in the British Museum, and a voyage to this backward village should culminate in so astounding a discovery. It may be that others have noticed the extraordinary nature of that place. How else could one explain the presence of that cross?
Okay, I don't know what that's about. What was down this one? Oh, right. Painting that throws axes at you. Oh, cool purple one. Oh, hey, these are... This guy has all my axes. Oh, banner trio. That guy in the notebook was great. His paintings are... No one's gonna buy that. Portrait of guy that throws heat-seeking axe at you. Have to re-get these bullets now. What was in the... It was that book, I guess, right? It was in the dark room. Okay, that just fell straight to the floor. Oh yeah, heavy statue. That's probably... I'll go back for that when I find a place that seems like it's in need of a heavy statuette. I think the rats are making that sound. Oh, I just deleted the whole thing. Okay. Don't know where to go exactly. Unless I want to try fighting Pirate or Worm some more. Okay, sounds like... Sounds like I need to go to that bathroom with the scary plant beast inside. That was here? No. Opposite side. Okay. I got a first aid case. Drinky flask. I feel better. 40. That's a bad place to have those left down. This jug? Oh, I find a jug. I find an empty first aid case. I find an empty flask. Okay. I'll have this now. This probably fills up with that water. I don't know what to do with that though. Oh. My game facts button also is an input in this game. It seems to be down. Oh. I'm learning. Is that what the initials in the flask are for? I guess so. Once everyone knows whose flasks they are. Who was in the dark? Okay, the lamp is on. Okay, here's what I learned from reading my game facts. You can put the lamp on the floor and it's still lit. I don't need the book because I read it already. Oh, look at this cool little devil on this thing. Some bullets. Okay, the revolver is reloaded. Okay, let's pick the lamp back up. That is not something I would have thought I'd be able to do. Oh, my inventory is full also, huh? Okay, still don't know what I can actually do with all this. Oh, I wouldn't think of doing this with it. I thought the statuette would be for like a pressure plate or something, but it's for this. No? Yeah. This kills the knight. He hates heavy statue. And we get a sword. Yeah, it's like I guess blunt object. Once again, thanks to the guy for telling me that, but don't know what I'm to do with this. Oh, well, let's... Okay, did more learning. I did completely forget about the room that's just full of guys that I turned around before leaving. But I've learned the secret to defeating them. Which room was it? Here. I cannot carry anything else. So I don't know, a lamp, a jug, a revolver, a bow, an arrow, an arrow, an arrow, a matchbox, a poker, a gramophone. That's probably it. So is it weight based, the inventory here? Oh, I can put this down for sure. There's no room. What's this Carnby way? 40 apparently. I find a pot of soup. There's like, might have been 2 rooms full of guys. You guys, check this out. See, he's fine now. I think. I don't know. Oh, he went to a seat. He puts the soup down. It makes these guys happy. So let's explore this place. I should check this first. Nothing important. Oh, is this the other? It's the other door I went to. Yeah. Also, I just remembered I should fill up my jug. That's the stairs room. Here. Empty oil. You filled a jug. Soup room. What's this? Curtains. Here. Oh. There's a scary gas in that room. Is that normal or fine? a lighter, even though I already have a matchbox. Oh, it is. What? Okay, that did 5 damages to me. Right. That's the pirate door. Locked. I can't turn off this gas device. This thing. A record. And a book. You'd not. Oh, right, gramophone. Let's read the book.
Memories by Alistair Boleskine. Printed in London,
It's
A.
the same
Machin,
guy.
editor, 1833.
Are these real? This one real, by the way, because the Medusa one was from real life.
It was
Presumably.
during a conversation with G that one first heard of the New England fishing village of Eye. The area was apparently the ideal place from which to witness unusual phenomena in space. The quality of the air, along with the conjunction of several favorable factors, made one impatient to get started. Having gleaned what information one could from the British Museum, one set off with all haste. One's work on space and comets in particular had met with a warm response, and one thought it judicious to include several original sketches of the phenomenon, sketches which one felt were sure to arouse a great deal of keen interest in the scientific circles of 1834. One refers naturally to the passage of Halley's comet.
Yeah, these are both about the same thing. Might be
Editor's note.
James lore.
Lord Boleskine's memoirs end at this point. Who knows what extraordinary contributions he might still have made had he not succumbed during his visit to New England to dementia, followed by an early death in St. Andrew's Hospital.
I have nothing to listen to it on. The posthumous Opus 69. Do I perhaps want to play this in the room with the dancey guys? These are Carnby's moves. That's why they call him the Reptile. Wow. Keeps playing. I want my 10 health back. Let's carefully get this around the scary gas. Well, that didn't do it. little. Damn. Got hit with one burst of scary gas. Yeah, let's grab the gramophone. Let's see, can we find that room again? Wait, wasn't it? I don't remember where it was. Oh, the music has no use game-wise. Well, I guess I don't need to go in the scary gas room. No, I need... Oh, okay. Learning. Here's the solution to scary gas. First I take the lighter. Not the revolver. Here's how you deal with scary gas. Oh. Well. Here's how you deal with scary gas. You pour water on it. We did need that lighter, apparently. Wet beats gas. It's true. If I don't... Right, paintings. Oh. The solution to painting room does make sense, I suppose. Where was that? Here? Yeah. So this guy hates to be covered. I want to check out this cool purple one. This cool face. What? Hey. Hey, there's another one. That's another one firing heat-seeking ammo at me. Oh, I know this room is in the dark. Okay, cover this guy. Can I just run past this? I don't think so. It's way too... What do I have? Oil. I have arrow. I have sword. I have poke. Well, it's not. Oh, no drop off. This might be a bad idea too, because it spends my arrows. I don't think that did it. What? Did that maybe actually do it? He didn't shoot arrows. Okay. Oh, sick chair. I find a book. This one's funny and silvery. It's a fake book! Okay. Found you, faker. What am I doing here? No, this doesn't look like I'm opening, searching anything. I can't think of anywhere where a fake book would serve me right now. Oh. Aha. A key and a parchment.
The Creatures of Night by Hubertus the Bald, translated from Latin by his brother in prayer, Fratre Johann Marcus.
Of monstrosity. You who read me know that night engenders monsters and that night creatures exist. The accursed book of Abdul al-Hazred is clear on this matter. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Unhappy he who knows that book. Unhappy he whose eyes alight upon that foulest of texts. Unhappy he who implores the standing stones, for he will free the powers of darkness.
Damn, sucks that the mansion guy like didn't read this when it was in his house the whole time. We were told him not to mess with stones and make him scared of the dark man or whatever.
Of the pit. Stagnant waters are like the memory of men. Beneath the surface calm, clawed beasts await and are known to initiates as the Deep Ones. Awaiting his prey, the Deep One seizes him and drags him down to the abyss, where Dagon,
Yeah, that's probably what actually happened.
and reveres him whose name may not be pronounced.
He found this and translated it and was like, oh man. This game's supposedly based on H.P. Lovecraft stuff, by the way. In case you were like, damn, there's deep ones and unpronounceable names and stuff, huh?
Of libraries. Unhappy he who frees the prowler. Unhappy
Yeah, the
he
backflipping
who leaves
pirate
the
also from
prowler
Lovecraft.
Among the books. He generates the
That might be
vagabond
true. I
from
haven't read
some
any of
other's
his stuff.
fears. He believes the vagabond does not exist.
Unhappy he. Unhappy who. That's the song. Who up generating vagabonds?
He will feel the embrace of death, for in the eyes of the vagabond, books
Thank
are
you for the
no
Hank,
more
yeah.
than dreams, stone no more than wind. The vagabond knows how to take the breath of the reckless, of strife. He who speaks does not know, and believes he is able to kill the creatures of the night. Folly. Evil is conjured up by science and secrecy.
Oh? He didn't say the rest of it. Also, what's that? Is that a P or a T or something? He who prowls among books will perish by the blade. He who prowls among books will perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate. But he
who prowls among
Oh,
books
there we go.
will
Hold on.
perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear.
Have it.
He
Let's
who
let him
swims
finish.
in the depths will evaporate. But he who believes he knows nothing. He who knows says nothing. Of
Did they... Be quiet.
He who
Be quiet,
speaks
narrator.
does not know.
Is that symbol next to the he
is able to
supposed to
kill
be
creatures
a
of the
page break, but they messed up?
folly. Evil
Because
is
that's
conjured up
that's
by
where he
science
stops,
and
and
secrecy.
the next page starts with him reading from there. I think that might be what happened. I think that's... Yeah, page break P. But just, it didn't work for some reason. Yeah, that P.
Of death. There are domains more terrible than death. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Each creature is conjured up and is not dead, but returns to the origins. A monster, a science. Steel kills the vagabond who never dies.
It does sound like it could be one of the Little Big Adventure voices. I don't know how they did that, if those were like... if the Little Big Adventure voices were a lot of like just in office people, then it could be. I'm assuming that Steel kills the vagabond who never dies might be an important part here. That's the part of this that's reading like it could be a clue to me.
Translator's note. Here ends the manuscript of Hubertus, who died in the library of the convent of Teruella in the year of our Lord 1666. Requiescat in pace.
Translator's note, I messed up with the page break in this written piece of parchment. Okay. What else did I get? A key. That's probably for that hallway stuff downstairs. Maybe the big one, big door. Failed to dodge my dropped items. Okay, that's all my saves I have available. Okay, is the key for this? Nope. Okay, it's for one of the downstairs doors. This one, right? No. Anyone else remember seeing a locked thing? Oh, what? There's a... Wait, we gotta go back to painting room. Apparently I missed something important. Yeah, that P. The no credits voice actors that does Pilcrow. That's fun. If there's no credits for the voice actors, I feel like it could mean anything, but it could mean it's people who were just in the office working on the game, which this supposedly does share with Little Big Adventure. Yeah, so apparently you're going down the hallway. I just didn't get this camera angle that revealed there was a door here. This room is in the dark. The lamp is already... Oh, I just have to hold it. Okay, let's... Whoa! Whoa! A new type of scary being has appeared. This collection of pixels. The purple guy. I don't know who the purple guy is other than he's from Freddy. Yeah, treasure lost in real life. Well, this guy's cool. I don't know how to deal with him. He's gonna bite the 87 of me. I guess I can run. Oh, I'm going through this door now, I guess. Okay, that's where that leads. He does gurgle. Oh. This looks like where a false book might go. This room is in the dark. There is no room. Yeah, let me put this down, I guess. Uh-oh. How many did he get me? 2. He's not that bad. Gonna put this on the ground while I figure this place out. Can I push? No. There's a lot of gaps where it looks like a book would go. How about this desk? Nothing important. He's here. Nothing important in this bookcase. Do I have to... Do you want me to check every bookcase? I find a book.
The Sons of the Sun and of the Shadows. Lieutenant Lope de Vega's account of his astounding travels to the land of the Aztecs.
Holy Christ! cried Captain Cortez, astonished by the strange rite we beheld. We found the savages half naked. They were throwing balls of silver and gold at each other. They laughed as if demented, clearly maddened by some heathen
Yes.
drug. And yet, should one of them fail to catch the ball thrown in his direction, the poor devil was seized and dragged. As we discovered, this frightful game was a ritual most holy to them, and symbolized the movement of the heavenly bodies. The dropping of a ball foretold a catastrophe. That is what the interior of the temple was surprisingly cool. The weight of our
It's
armor,
quite cool.
our exhaustion, even the burden of our suffering. They were all banished by a sense of awe that the crudely magnificent altar instilled. In the tomb-like silence, a deep voice chanted an incantation. The majestic statue of the water goddess Chalchi-Huitlique seemed to throb with vitality.
So this guy is being, conquistador racist or whatever. But I like these parts where he's like, it was really cool though. It was like a great statue and stuff. Honestly.
This massive stone, draped in a golden cloak and studded with precious stones, was coming to life before our very eyes. Horror of horrors! The granite eyes of the statue, empty of life only moments before, were now injected with blood. We staggered back in amazement. Dom Jose was taken by a fit of convulsions. He tried to raise up his crucifix, as if to ward off an attack by demons. The heathen priest laughed cruelly. The statue's mouth cracked open in a deathly grin, bearing teeth sharpened to dagger points. Captain Cortez cried, "Attack!" But it was no use. We were glued to the spot. We were unable to move.
Oh, you didn't read the first part of that.
To the temple floor. Our
You
legs
recorded too late.
and we collapsed in a thunder of steel. Only Cortez had the presence of mind to unsheath his dagger. He hurled it at the cackling priest. 4 inches of the finest Toledo steel buried itself in the heathen's face. His blood spurted. Never will I forget that terrible moment. My companions, naturally enough, told tales of devilish enchantments cast upon our armor. Whatever the truth of that, I could not deny that the supreme god of the fourth universe had treated us as mere playthings. I am convinced that a terrible energy is yet contained within that heathen statue. A power strong enough to change a proud conquistador into a helpless puppet.
The supreme god of the fourth universe? Is this guy Christian or some kind of fantasy space religion?
Drawing of Chalchi-Huitlique by Dom Jose de la Sierra, done before the destruction of the Aztec temple of Tenochtitlan.
Alright. The purple guy. Nothing important in this bookcase. There's a mechanism to trigger. Should I do this? No, let's go. Was it the... Is this one right?
Never drawing of Chalchi-Huitlique.
It did kind of look like that.
Jose de la Sierra, done before the destruction of the Aztec temple of Tenochtitlan.
And I guess they talk about it doing an enchantment on their armor.
Done before the destruction of the Aztec.
So I guess that is a hint, yeah. Find a book. Alright, there was a mechanism to trigger as well.
If Rocks Could Talk, or The Story of a Louisiana Plantation by the Marquise de Chamfray.
After the criminal selling off of Florida by the foul usurper, my father elected to remain in this inhospitable land, where we were free at least to express our royalist feelings, and hope our country would come to its senses. In 1818, a certain Pickford bought up Ledoux's land after the poor fellow had ruined himself in unfortunate speculation. Pickford soon turned out to be the most loathsome human we had ever encountered. He was an adventurer of the worst kind, nouveau riche, and bloated with a grotesque sense of self-importance. First came the incessant army of men with shovels, digging into the mountain of earth that was to fill in the surrounding swamp. The undertaking was quite stupendous. We learned from a slave that the final objective was to connect the existing caves with another one of gigantic proportions. Racked by a mania of persecution, Ilya Pickford constantly fired his workers and hired new ones. He did all he could to keep anyone from learning about his plans. My father was amused and said, "The poor fool will end up getting lost in his own cave." But the walls went up, and tongues started wagging. Our detestable neighbor had been a sailor, a ruffian grown rich on questionable trade. Distasteful stories were told of him.
Nope. Cool picture. Is this the floor we're on? Do I recognize this? That looks like... Hold on, my mouse comes up, right? This looks like it could be the Miss Astley. So this looks like the kitchen with the coal room and the biscuits room, maybe. So this would be room with the zombies eating soup. Scary gas room. That looks like this room there. I don't know if this is that's actually what all this is, but
When the work was finished,
okay,
Pickford
it is in
invited
fact this
us to
mansion.
the opening of his rambling mansion, which he named Derceto. My father asked what the strange name meant. Pickford answered, "Derceto reminds me of Astarte, the fertility goddess. Around here, the name is Shub-Niggurath, I believe. That a name so steeped in evil should be said aloud came as not such a shock to my father, as he himself confided in me some while later. We left immediately." In June of 1862, Derceto was burned down in unexplained circumstances. It was undoubtedly the deed of some jealous Yankee or another. It was amazing to watch the servants rushing into the flames to try and save their bullet-riddled master. After that terrible night, Derceto fell into ruin. Its blackened walls were soon overgrown, as human-built works always are, by ever-present nature. In 1875, the property was eventually bought by a gentleman whose name was Howard Hartwood. I was sorry that my father, who delighted in fine conversation, was no longer alive to enjoy the company of this new neighbor. Learned and well-versed in history, he had made a particular study of piracy. It was Hartwood who told me that Pickford had commanded a ship that flew the flag of piracy. That explained the scoundrel's great wealth.
Studied piracy, kept a pirate in one of his rooms.
Hartwood was fascinated by Pickford and undertook a great deal of research in an attempt to find some treasures that he was convinced the pirate had hidden. He went through the ruins inch by inch. He then had the burnt-out house rebuilt exactly as it had been and refurbished the library that had miraculously escaped the flames on the night of the Great Fire. Hartwood set about studying every volume in that library, and often talked to me of his research. He was a handsome widower, deeply attached to his son Jeremy, who was later to become a professional artist. Hartwood worked incessantly, first from the room I offered him, then from his own freshly restored home, which he rebaptized Derceto. I imagine he hoped to enlist the help of the god of good fortune in his treasure hunt. As far as I have ever been able to tell, all his searching came to nothing.
there were no lost treasures to be found at Derceto. I learned of Artwood's death while I was in Paris. But that, as they say, is another story.
Alright. Scary house. Nothing important in this bookcase. I find a book.
Unfinished chapter of Terra Incognita by Jacob Van Ostate. A hitherto unpublished fragment of the manuscript unearthed following indications furnished in the Vatican Library's Expurgatory Index.
Yeah, the purple man is he thinks reading is cool, so he lets us.
In those icy and unwelcoming lands, the rites of wizards and healers are deeply rooted in ancient legend. Mysterious and cruel beings are thought to have ruled over the Arctic plains in times past. A cursed city, enclosed by massive walls, is believed to stand to this day. It contains fabulous treasures and is inhabited by the degenerate descendants of those who instilled centuries of terror in the hearts of the people. These people, naturally placid, are seized with rage and horror at the very mention of the prisoners of the ice. Were these dreadful captives to be freed from their frozen cells, they would reap a horrifying tribute of human flesh. These blood-curdling beings may be invoked by certain ritual words. They can even be controlled, albeit with the greatest of difficulty. I admit to being impressed by these tales, repeated to me on many occasions and in a number of different places during my travels in the region. I have also seen troubling cult objects, sculpted in a material unknown to me. Another remarkable fact is that local Eskimos experience great distaste in pronouncing certain words, and invariably avoid saying them. Here is a living example of the power that words contain. As it is said in the Bible, in the beginning was the Word.
Purple. Check the ones on that side. Right? Let's. Ooh. Did I drop the false book? What if I put? Ooh. Oh, that works. No, there's balls and a skull and a thing with balls rotating around it. I find a dagger. That's a cool knife. And a dagger that's less cool. And a dagger that's sort of in between, and a parchment, and a parchment, and a book, and a book.
The Book of Yael, Signs of Stone, Eucharistic Rituals of Forbidden Cults. Texts collated by Monsignor Vacher, legate in the Curia of the Vatican.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monstrous creatures called the Old Ones. These supernatural beings are believed to be possessed of powers equivalent to those of the gods of antique religions. Adepts of such cults refer to forbidden literature in order to cause these frightful entities to appear before them. What serious student of folk myths has not come across the names of Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath?
Are they? This might sound dumb. Are they from real life? I thought these two were made up Lovecraft guys. Okay. So they're not in folk myths. Unless this game setting is like, oh yeah, the Lovecraft stuff is real, I guess.
It must be said that these creatures wield tremendous power and are difficult to control once they have been unleashed into the world. Those who serve He Who Goes in Shadows protect themselves with signs of stone, carved into the walls of houses or engraved on various objects. For those misguided servants of evil, the best protection appears to be that afforded by the sign of the most ancient gods, engraved in Minar stone, a heavy material said to be disagreeable to the touch. The sinful practices of those who fall into such errors can only lead to the darkest of despair, and are a mortal danger to the soul. Such monsters as those invoked by these foolhardy individuals are engendered when reason drops its guard. Man is easily tempted into perversion. It is why we must forever remain alert and renounce Satan with each breath we take. His ways are infinite in number.
Okay. Parchment 2.
The Sacrificial Dagger. Otto
Hey,
Stern.
I found that, I think.
Lumina Books.
The importance placed on ritual sacrifice is constant in religious cult practice. Propitiating the gods is a theme common to many religions. The Old Testament affords many examples. Primitive polytheistic belief systems integrate sacrifice in their rituals as part of the recurrent process of reaffirmation and, naturally enough, group cohesion.
So before I streamed this, I did see like a long play of this on YouTube that was an hour long, and I bet a lot of that time difference between that and this playthrough is going to be sitting and watching watching these get read out, and also
The
not knowing
members
where I'm
of the
going.
social and religious community come together in an act of purification and atonement. It would be erroneous to imagine the act of human sacrifice linking priest, offering, and God, C.F. Manzetti's stone cults, as anything less than a vital focusing of the group's faith. The act also ensures the continuing appeasement of the god, but only if practiced by a recognized officiating priest using the appropriate instrument. Studies made concerning primitive religious groups bear witness to the central role of sacrifice in living ritual.
Also, a lot of these seem not entirely important.
My own work in the field of ethnopsychology brought me into contact with a sorcerer living in the region of Arkham. He introduced me to the rite of steel, linked to a ceremony known as adoring the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs. The god, being adored is known as the vagabond. Here, the dagger's role, which allows the life breath to pass from one dimension to another, is essential.
Yeah, I can see.
The vagabond is a frightening figure, being able to move where he wants and to kill those who have displeased the goat god, for whom he acts as a go-between. The goat is clearly a fertility god. The priest, having spoken the invocation, must choose the appropriate dagger for the sacrifice.
Okay, so we have to figure out which of these is the
A
right.
knife
Okay.
with a sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7 times on night when the moon is full in water that has been distilled 100 times will be laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension. See illustration.
Okay, it's the one that looks the most fancy and different.
The priest will rather choose the dagger with a curved blade. That is more appropriate for slitting of the lamb's throat. This act transfigures the sorcerer priest and plunges the assembled worshippers into a divine trance.
Hold on.
The knife with a sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7 times.
Okay,
on
I
night
think
when the
this
moon
might
is
still be the
full
one I want.
in water that has been distilled 100 times will
He's
be
saying-
laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension. See illustration.
So he's saying they don't want to use this for sacrifice because it sends the vagabond back to space hell. But I probably will want to do that at some point in this game, so I think this is the knife I want.
The priest will rather choose the dagger with
I
a
don't know
curved
if I will have to do
That
a
is more
sacrifice
appropriate for
ritual
slitting
at
the
any
lamb's
point in
throat.
this.
This act transfigures a sorcerer priest.
But yeah, and that's not even, this isn't even the one that they showed for the second one. A book.
Juan Luis Jorge, De Biblioteca, Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts. Archaeos Publications, 1919, Stafford.
Translation does not alter the occult power contained within such forbidden texts. The malevolent energy is in no way diminished. The spell must be cast aloud and clearly, in certain languages or little-known dialects. Maglafar Fathang. The reader will understand that, in the light of these revelations, I would be foolhardy to continue quoting from the text I have before me. If spoken aloud in its entirety, it would surely awaken powerful and malignant forces. I would go further and say that simple reading of some of the more technical passages describing specific practices is in itself a perilous exercise. The ill-prepared reader can easily fall prey to attacks of demented hysteria, not unlike those described in cases of individuals said to be possessed by evil spirits. I recommend the study made by Zempf, Urbain, Grandier, and Loudon, and the reports made by the Reverend Richard Price concerning a number of astonishing, to say the least, exorcisms carried out in a parish near Providence. Given what I have written, we must be grateful to the librarians of the British Museum, who have never allowed consultation of the work of Al-Azib's startling work, the infamous Necronomicon. Copies of that work do exist, in spite of the zeal of book-burning inquisitors. For proof, we need look no further than the British Museum, of course, and the sealed archives of the Miskatonic University in Arkham. Other examples of books whose evil can be unleashed by any thoughtless reader are von Jutz's Von Unersprechlichen Kulten and the abominable De Vermis Mysteries by Ludwig Prien, whose sordid death should be a lesson to all those tempted by a study of the occult.
Okay, and a book.
Ludwig Prien.
Alright.
Vermis Mysteriis.
This is the one that just told me not to read.
Nomine invocatoris si non sanctificatus es cave. De vermis mysteriis non absolvo folem legendum fatum et eum versus. Tibi magnum innominandum signa stellarum nigrarum et
Oh. Oh, the aliens got him. Oh. Alright. Well, he wasn't lying. These are very unhelpful names I've given them, but I think purple is correct. It is pretty good to get a book about how, hey, reading this book will kill you, and then the book that kills you. This guy? If I had closed that just on the title page, would it have, like, saved me? Okay, cool. I guess I can test that if I save my game. Oh. Ah. The purple guy got me. Okay, I'm taking this, ignoring, I guess I'll ignore both of these. Take these to read them for later, if I, like, need them for hints or whatever. Okay, let's see.
Ludwig Prien. De vermis mysteriis.
Hey, that's the book that killed me. I'm not going to read it. Let's see. Oh, just the title is bad enough. It's just that scary. I find a talisman. I hope that was fine. Nothing important. I can't get the skull. It played the scary noise like 3 times. What's this? This was in one of the things, right?
For those misguided servants of evil, the best protection appears to be that afforded by the sign of the most ancient gods. Engraved in Manar stone, a heavy material said to be disagreeable to the touch.
Is this it? Hold on. Yeah, I guess so.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monsters. What serious... It must be said that these creatures wield for those... the sinful practices of those who fall into. It is why we must.
Okay, I don't know. This is protection, I guess. Nothing important. No, that's... Oh, this could be the... Nope, didn't want to take that. This... I can throw this or I can drop put it. Okay. Is there anything else that was in here? Nope. Oh, this... I see. Apparently this purple thing is the guy it's talking about. Oh, this room is in the dark. Okay. Apparently this is the guy they're talking about in the book. Oh, I can do it. Which... Oh, wow. Instant defeat. Rest in peace. I did the ritual. Okay. Is that all I had to do? Okay. How much more of this guide do I have? Let's see. And that's section 27 out of... Oh, there's the contents page. 44. Probably going to finish this on a second stream. And if it goes short, I guess I could start Resident Evil early or something. That's going to be it for today. Saved game. This game pretty neat. I'll be doing the second half of it. Yeah, it's cute. Correct. Sometimes whenever I figure out what days I would be able to stream next week. Yeah, the pirate is pretty good. It's like it's various demons and dark ones and deep ones and stuff, and also watch out, there's a damn pirate swinging a sword at you. He can do backflips and parry your bullets. Yeah, the adventures of Carnby the Reptile will continue probably next week. Don't know when. And after that is the conclusion of my Resident Evil trilogy, in which I will play Resident Evil. Alright. Thanks to everyone for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.